Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Fun Speculation. Mav here, and hey, looking forward to just kind of hanging out, chilling. Sunday night, late stream here, impromptu style. It's been a weird. It was a weird night starting last night, going into today, because, well, um, the Mavericks made a crazy trade, and as many in the community know, I'm a huge Dallas Mavericks fan. That's where actually in a weird way the deep origin of my name comes from. But yeah, it's been interesting. And so anyway, I just wanted to chill. I've actually all the conversations about Forza Horizon 5 made me want to kind of hop in and play on PC because it's one of the ones that I haven't really tested on the PC. So I kind of wanted it to melt my eyes. I know a lot of the PlayStation community people are saying, it's going to have the best experience on the PS5, with the PS5 Pro and the PS5 Pro enhancements. And I'm like, well, if you want the best experience on any of these games, you're going to get like a good PC, right? And this is one that I haven't really tested on my PC yet. I know Forza Motorsport looks insane on this thing. So I wanted to kind of just hop around and check out Forza Horizon 5 a little bit too. So I've been playing a lot of Tokyo Extreme Racer on which is in Steam Early Access. Been super into that, loving that game. So kind of in a racing kick right now. But yeah, it's been a weird energy today. I don't know. It's like Dallas is in this weird kind of like state of mourning about the fact that Luka Doncic isn't going to be a Maverick anymore, and yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. And Antonio Newman, it's gonna be strange. It's definitely feels like a gut punch or like as a Mavs fan, like a stab in the heart or something. Like it's just weird. It's like if they had traded Dirk when he was like entering his prime in his young 20s or something. It would have just been like this savage betrayal. I saw somebody like say like, what if they traded Dirk after the '06 finals when we lost to Dwayne Wade and the Heat and stuff? And it was like, well, we wouldn't have the legend of Dirk in Dallas. Like it would have been completely different. Yeah, Luca's going to the Lakers. Funny enough, like when I booted up Forza Horizon on the Xbox earlier, and I had all these like gifts from not playing Forza Horizon in a while, and one of them was the Jordan Luca Camaro. So I actually that's what you see on the thumbnail. I actually just used that for the screenshot. I just put it on the road. I took a screenshot of it and posted it for the thumbnail. That's the Luca car that I haven't gotten to use in Forza Horizon yet either. Also, because I've been playing Tokyo Extreme Racer, I like the control scheme that they use default for controller. So I had always played Forza Horizon with a different control scheme, but I just changed it to match the Tokyo Extreme Racer control scheme. Um, so it might be a little weird. I might get some adjusting to it on Forza. I don't know, but I didn't want to be playing two racing games and then have two different ways of shifting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm using that, but I'm gonna go ahead and boot this game up, or it's already booted up. I'm gonna go and switch to it. You got to beat Ninja Gaiden Black and Metaphor before Avowed. Good luck, man. Metaphor is a big game. Ninja Gaiden's not as big, but it can be challenging. I don't think it's the hardest game like some people are making it out to be. But that was a different me back then that played those games. But I never really had problems with the Ninja Gaiden games back in the day, like I do with Souls games now. But I think it's just because I was different back then. I get Lydian Master says I got glass knees. AD, yeah. It's like I I just don't get it. Like they say it's like a win now mentality or something, but like you don't sacrifice the whole future of your franchise for a potential. I mean, we made the finals last year. You know what I mean? That's as close as you can get to not winning. And that was with Luca. The only reason that the Mavs have struggled a little more this year is because they've had so many injuries. Like everybody's been getting hurt. right? And you look at, well, the future of the franchise, what's in store, and you're trading a 25-year-old Luka, who, yeah, he's had some injuries and stuff, but you're swapping him out for 31-year-old player that also has a lot of injuries. So it's not like you're really securing this like super healthy, consistent player. We already have good bigs, so you don't really necessarily need a defensive big. We have two great defensive bigs. Yeah, like offensively, he's better than the other two that we have on the inside. It is a different kind of player for us. I mean, you can look at maybe like a scheme thing, how he'll fit in well potentially with the players that we still got. But overall, like Luca was a dominant force, and when you need somebody to take over, like he just could create magic. Um, and that's something that AD doesn't have, you know. Anyway, you're not running your entire offense and everything through him. I don't see that happening. And Kyrie's getting older, right? So I don't know. It's like they traded away an entire legacy, future, potential dynasty type thing, or at least a legendary historic career on one team that's going to have its ups and downs and trials and tribulations, and that every Mavs fan would be happy to watch in exchange for, well, it might put us in a better position this year, potentially. I don't know. Screw that. Anyway, all right, let's get into this game. So this is my Luka car. It's weird. It's the Luka Camaro, but it doesn't say Luka anywhere on it. But I'll show you where I got 328 cars that I own in this game. Yeah, this is the Jordan Luka 3 Motorsport Edition. 69 Camaro. Now, Luka would drive around Dallas in a classic Camaro. It was all tricked out with special paint jobs and stuff. It's another thing is like he embraced the city a lot, the culture. Yeah, maybe that's part of it, but I'll tell you one thing: I don't think there's any question that he doesn't love basketball, but like he definitely loves basketball. It's his entire life. It has been since he was a young kid. But yeah, maybe he's not gonna be the most disciplined person with that kind of stuff, but he's got more skills that offset that. So I don't know. They could say that, oh, that led to his injuries, but other players get hurt all the time that are super fit as well. So you never know, man. I think a lot of wear on him playing in the Euro leagues and all that kind of stuff, like as from a young age, and in the summer doing that stuff. I like this Camaro. Yeah, this game is still just so gorgeous. Are we sure Jerry Jones doesn't own the Mavericks too, Brett? Yeah, and it's funny as I saw a lot of people blaming Mark Cuban, but like Mark Cuban doesn't own the Mavericks anymore. He sold the majority stake in the Mavs in 2023. He only owns like 20-something%, and he has no control over operations or anything anymore. He still like will be involved and kind of like show up to stuff, and maybe they ask him his opinion on things and stuff like that, but he had nothing to do with that trade. And I would say if he was in control, that would have never happened. And Luka's defense is actually something I noticed. He's been really trying a lot harder on T. But man, it's like Dirk wasn't the greatest defender, They built a team around him. They won. They beat tons of amazing teams. I mean, we beat the Timberwolves in the playoffs last year. They were supposed to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. I think the whole excuse. Here's what I think. I think Nico Harrison, the GM, the one that made this decision, just didn't like Luka, and he didn't want to commit a huge contract to him for whatever reason. Jasper, yeah, Luka was one of the best players in the league, man. He's like a perennial MVP candidate. He started playing when he professionally when he was 13 years old in Europe, and then he was drafted when he was like 18. He's been on the Mavericks for going on 7 years, and ever since his like second year, he's been like a perennial MVP candidate. Went to the finals last year. Scored 70 something points in a game. Like, he's one of these like guys that are like crazy special, you know? Yeah, like a generational type talent. What's up, Big Mad Mo? Oh, the one thing for sure, Antonio, is every time I look away from the screen, I end up going to the grass. One thing's for sure, Antonio, is he will be motivated. This will light another spark in him, but I don't think it's going to help the Mavericks at all. It's going to come back to bite them. If they meet the Lakers in the playoffs, oh my God. Can you imagine? What's up, RSJ? How's it going? Fuzzy says, as a Cleveland sports fan, I really enjoy seeing other fan bases join us in our misery. Like, see, for Cleveland, what the bit worst moment for them is when LeBron left the first time, right? But that was like not the organization making that move. They tried to keep him. Imagine if Cleveland like traded LeBron when he was like 25 years old and got back what the Mavs got. It would have been like riots in the streets, man. Yeah, 100% Buzz. All right, let me look for something to let's see.
Okay, Brandon. I have disabled head-to-head for you.
All right, let's see here.
Okay, Brandon. I have set your route to a nearby race event.
All right, let's go to do a race event.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Hey, it's Deshaun Watson. Yeah, Deshaun Watson was a horrible trade. I saw that one coming when they made that deal. So I remember when I was a kid, I was like,
In 400 yards, you will arrive.
well, I wasn't a kid. I was a teenager, right? When the Mavericks traded away Jason Kidd. And like the Mavericks sucked back then, right? I mean, I'm talking about in the 90s. And we traded away Jason Kidd, and he had just come off of winning Rookie of the Year and had a couple of good seasons. And it was like, what the fuck are they doing? Trading away this, like, what ended up becoming he ended up being a legend. He ended up joining back with the Mavs later in the career and ended up winning a championship with Dirk. But I remember that time was like, what the fuck? And the other moment was when we let Steve Nash go in free agency. That was another crazy moment. I don't know, is this a licensed song? I need to like set that. Hold on. It didn't transfer that over from my. Where's the options? Options? Settings. Audio? Is there streamer mode? I forget. Streamer mode. Oh, streamer mode's on, I guess. I guess this is not licensed. As a Laker fan, you feel bad for us? Right on Jiren. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, it sets the Lakers up for, like, a future superstar. I mean, they're building on, like, it's crazy what they're able to get. They've made out on this. I know AD was a big part of what they're doing now, but I don't think anybody thought that they were primed to win a championship with their current roster, right? So bringing Luka in sets you up for a whole bunch of chances, a whole lot of chances in the future. Should we roll with this? Should I use the current car? I don't know. Let's try this Camaro. We'll see how it works. As a Laker fan, you don't feel bad for anyone we suck. Luka would have never run a wing in Dallas. Man, they went to the finals last year. I don't know, like, a couple things swing your way. Like, I mean, we got annihilated by Boston, but people said the same thing about Dirk. God, this game looks so good. Dirk's rolling over. Yeah. He made like a single emoji tweet that's like what? Come on. Just gotta get Idle Sloth, Caper Grant, and Defka out of the way here. Yeah, Cyber, congrats, man. One thing, the Lakers fans will love him, and he will embrace the city, and he'll have a blast there. And watching him play is fun as hell. I'm sure when he's going against you, it's not as fun, but watching him play, it's super fun, man. He's crazy fun to watch. It's gonna be interesting seeing how he'll fit with LeBron and the current thing that they got going on there, because they're both ball dominant players, right? I would say that the people said the same thing about Kyrie and Luka as well, and that worked out pretty good. So But like Luka plays best also when he has really good bigs to play around with, because he does really well off the pick and roll with lobs, and just like knowing when to take it, when to keep it. He'll hit crazy threes. I mean, just insane player. I'm gonna try a different car. See how this RX-7 does. LeBron's a passer, so is Luka. I mean, Luka's an insane passer. I mean, but I would say at this point in his career, Luka's, more known as a scorer. But he plays really well. But like he dominates the ball to make the assist, right? But he's like a triple-double machine. I don't know if he'll be getting as many rebounds with the Lakers though, because I don't know if LeBron's gonna sacrifice those easy boards. We'll see. One of them's got to get the easy boards and grab them and take them up the court. Ooh, this thing is quick. I forgot how fast it is. This was one of the cars I was using a lot. Yeah, PlayStation gamers don't know what they have in store when they get to play this, man. I'm telling you. Right now I'm playing on PC and ultra wide, and it is glorious. What do y'all want the next Horizon to be? I would love a city-based one. Change it up a little bit. There we go. We got it. Tokyo, Canada. I want to see like Japan, right? But I would love to see like Tokyo incorporated or something. The highways of Tokyo incorporated into that, then you can go outside of Tokyo and like kind of have this like curated like Japan, because I want some mountains too for downhill drift racing. Yeah, bro. Can you connect your Xbox to a PC monitor? For sure.
Okay, Brandon. I have plotted your route to a nearby race event.
Yeah, when I was, I used to stream mostly before I had this PC. I would stream mostly from my Xbox on a PC monitor.
You have arrived at your destination.
This is a build stuff.
Brazil,
You can create
Brazil would be
a race
cool.
of your dreams and share it with the world.
But they've done a
All you
lot. They've
need
done
is your
tropical
imagination.
climates quite a bit, right?
Shall we build?
Harry Ballsack says, "You think Forza Horizon 5 coming to PS5 means Forza Horizon 6 is closer or further away?" Yeah, we were talking about that because a lot of us thought that Forza Horizon 6 maybe in 2026, but like, would it make sense to port it Forza Horizon 5 to PlayStation this year if 6 is just a year away? But maybe so. You know, but even if it's not, if let's say it's 2027, then I think you're looking at not that far away either way, even after a PS5 launch. So I don't know if it would really matter. I don't really know if it's going to have an impact on it whatsoever, because I don't know if Forza Horizon 6 would be a launch title for PlayStation or day and date on PlayStation. I mean, they could hold it as a launch title for the next Xbox console, which would be a possibility. So depending on when that hits, right? If it's late 2026, early 2027, mid 2027, having like a huge library of games that are going to be able to take advantage of that hardware would be interesting. So maybe they would hold it for that. But also they have so many games coming. It's like, do they hold anything for anything? Right? Fable's supposed to be this year. We'll see if Playground gets out Forza Horizon 6 next year. If not, it'll be 2027, I think. Yeah, I mean, Mexico, right? I would say the climate's pretty different, but there is like a tropical areas in this map. Kentucky. There's plenty of mountains over there. You get a mixture of climates in Kentucky. That'd be interesting. Texas would be cool. What am I doing here? Road racing Vulcan build stuff. Okay. Do I just need to choose one of these? I forget how this works. Made in the 90s. Downhill. Okay. What do I choose? I don't really have a good car for this. I mean, we'll go with the Beamer. The music is pretty chill in this game. Tune the car up. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is just this kind of thing. Fuck that. Alright. I don't know if I even have a chance here. You wanna be able to get out of your cars in Forza? I know my wife would like that. Personally, for Forza, for Horizon, I don't necessarily care too much about that. I think you can do that in test drive, right? The new test drive. Yeah, this is rough. Like, that's something, like, if you do it, if you, like, make Forza to where, like, you can get out of your cars and stuff, like, it needs to be done in a very, like, useful way. I don't want it to feel like some shitty little, hey, get out of your cars, and then put, like, tons of work and effort towards something that's, like, nobody cares to use because it's, like, pointless. Because, like, in Forza now, what would you do out of the car? I can understand for, like, photo mode, like setting up some kind of a scenery thing to walk around your car, you know, take photos that way, walking around your car, make it more of an interactive photo mode experience. Something like that could be cool. Some kind of a car meet thing where you're walking around interacting with other players, checking out their cars. You can, like, maybe sit in their cars, you know? Stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Like car show. I think Midnight Club Dub Edition had something like that, if I'm not mistaken. This car is not built for this. I'm 12 out of 12 right now. Struggling. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with this one. I wonder if they're gonna have, like, on PlayStation, because it's gonna be cross-play. Like, what are you gonna see for the icons for, like, the other racers? I guess it'll just incorporate the names of whoever is on your friends list for whatever platform you're playing on. Was that the one narrated by Birdman? I think so. It was on the original Xbox Dub Edition, Midnight Club Dub Edition. There's an icon for PC, and Xbox. All right.
Okay, Brandon. I have set your route to a nearby race event.
Buggy and the Beast showcase. All right, let's do it. I've already beaten this one, though, I think. I think that's what that. It's been so long since I played this, guys. The Juggernaut. It's an endurance race. I don't want to do that right now. Chevy pickups 4x4s. Called Dara Scramble. Let's do that one. Yeah, I'm on like outskirts of a volcano right now. Yeah. Need for Speed Underground needs to come back. Yeah, it's like an easy home run if they like just make a new Underground. All right. What are we using for this? Man, I don't know. I don't want to do these like event lab ones. Did I do this? Battle of the Titans. It's event lab. What is this one?
In 100 yards, turn right.
Oh, we've actually been playing the new Sniper Elite a little bit, but checking out the multiplayer mode mainly. Been having fun with it. Me and Kate plan to play it co-op. But I'm more excited for their other game coming, Atomfall. Okay, what is this? I just want to see what it is. Five laps. Horizon presents. Okay, that's what I want. All right. This gremlin is pretty badass. They say Sniper Elite needs to evolve. Like, that's something like people always say with Far Cry or other things, you know. What do you mean reconnect controller? My controller's connected. Okay, my controller's fucked up. There it goes. Come on, controller. Why are you doing this to me? I forget, did I set this one up for like drag racing or something? It's like I'm like in top end 7th gear, like RPMing way over red line right now. I can't shift again. Fuck it, we'll just run with it. I mean drag racing. I think I might have set this one up for drag racing. or have a drag racing tune on it. Car's fast as hell, though. Yeah, got you, bitch. I forgot how good this game is. Oh shit. Ah! Get on track. There we go. Oh shit. No. Ah. No. Ah! No! I'm front runner the whole race, and then I do this at the end. Sorry, we got a lot more to go. Get out of my way, Beetle. Die! You're a Brazilian, right on, man. Ah, get in there. Got in there. All right. Regain the lead. Oh yeah, they'll make another Horizon for sure, man. This game's crazy successful. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out when is it gonna come out, you know? Horizon 6 will be like Horizon was always pretty popular, but Horizon 5 took it to another level, and the Horizon 6 will be just crazy anticipated game when it gets announced. Yeah, this race is crazy, dude. Oh shit. I lost too much speed on the landing. Alright, we're good. Woo! Yeah, supposedly they added a third studio too. Did I get to play Avowed early? No, Harry. I did not. But supposedly there is a 60 frames mode from those that have access to it. Am I an MMO guy? I've dabbled in MMOs before, but not really. Mainly because the MMOs that I played, it almost felt like if I really wanted to get something accomplished, I would need to dedicate several hours in one play session, and that's just never really worked out for me. To not like I got things I gotta do sometimes. I gotta like stop and do something and come back, and it's hard sometimes with MMOs, especially when you're like in parties and playing with people and online games, and or you have to go so far or do things that take so many hours, like raids and all that other kind of shit. I just find it like Well, I've spent all this time and now I gotta go, and I didn't really get to do what I wanted to do. So that's the main reason I never really got too into MMOs. I played Final Fantasy 11 online, was when I played the most, and that was like
You know that's a duplicate, right? How about we give it
crazy.
away?
Yeah, I played a lot of Final Fantasy 11 on the 360, or not? Yeah, I was on the 360. Yeah, I played it on the 360. I mean, just look at this game. It's insanely gorgeous. This little shitty looking gremlin. Yeah, there's a lot of games. I have trouble enough finishing like a 20-hour game, you know? I still haven't finished Indiana Jones yet. I'm pretty far into it, but I still haven't finished it yet. All right, what do we got
Okay, Brandon.
for racing? Let's see here. What do we got close to us? Sprint. Made in Mexico. Okay. They're always adding new shit to this, man. Let's see. Battle Royale. There's... All right, I'm gonna do this one. A fast traveler.
Head-to-head enabled. Good luck.
Solo. Horizon presents Plaza Circuit. Alright. Do I do a Hot Wheels? Recommended. It's like, what makes them have these be the recommended cars? You know? Like, what if I want to use that RX-7? Let's run with the Civic Type R. Yeah, we were talking about Luka a little bit earlier, man. What's up, Nate Dogg? Thanks, everybody, for joining tonight. Appreciate you. Honestly, this year, like, and last year, he started doing better with that stuff. With this current roster. The years prior, I was getting annoyed with him. even with that stuff, but it hasn't been as bad since we got PJ Washington and um, Gafford, and we drafted Derek Lively last year and stuff. I noticed a lot of that kind of stuff kind of went away after the Kyrie trade. At first with Kyrie, he was still doing it a lot, but then after we got those other guys, he was like started to settle in, and a lot of that started to go away. He still does it a lot, but there's a lot of players that do that shit. E-brake, I forgot I moved it to B. There we go. Here we go. Got him. You heard people saying GT is harder than Forza on Twitter? No, it's than Forza Motorsport, or they like Horizon is a different kind of game altogether, right? Motorsport, it just depends on what you're doing. Same thing with GT. I played quite a bit. I mean, I like GT, I like Forza Motorsport, I like Horizon. I am curious if they will ever put Motorsport over there, because like it's more of a direct competition to GT7. Got a 7-Eleven car. All right. Yeah, there's so many. We got accolades here. Yeah, wheel spin. No. The map. Get that one knocked out. Wait, no, we got this one knocked out. Plaza circuit. Let's do the sprint. Do I think? Oh, that's a crazy question. Wow. Do I think Forza Horizon 5 will outsell Yote this year on PS5? I will say, honestly, probably no, just because I think Ghost of Tsushima like is one of the more anticipated like Yote's a more anticipated sequel. I think some of the other games that haven't sold as well from the first party over there have been like stuff that maybe they're not as, or they're kind of tired of or something. I don't know. It's interesting. That's interesting because I think Forza Horizon casts such a wide net as being like it's a racing game for everybody, right? And it being on PlayStation for the first time, Forza, it could cause a lot of. I think they're both gonna sell well. I don't know. Like it would be crazy if like you see in the top 15 played games like throughout the year Forza Horizon on PlayStation, on a 4-year-old Xbox game, you know. That is a tough one to answer. I mean, how much do we think? Oh, y'all like my FS car? Here we go. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think PS5 Pro owners too will all buy it because it's like, the PS5 Pro enhanced. They'll want another racing game to kind of show that off. Like, oh man. I love this car. Ah, shit. I hit the A button again for my e-brake. I keep forgetting I switched the controls. Series X is a great console. It holds up to the Pro so far. Yeah, it's very little difference, honestly. It is interesting that it's Shadows is coming out, right? This March, and then later in the year you will get Yote. Then a Ninja Gaiden, right? Lots of like action. I mean, all three are very different, but also have some of the same flavor just because the ninjas and samurai stuff. We got wet, atmosphere, roads with my FS car, Supra. This game is so gorgeous. Look at this. Yeah, see, even they want to look at it. They're like, "Oh, I got to go outside." Got the reflections. Oh yeah. Let's go over to this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother fast traveling there.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn left. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, let's use my current car. Fuck the other cars. Car shoots out like a cannon. Bye. I wonder if they'll include the Halo music and stuff. Because, like, right now it's playing Halo. On the PlayStation version. I mean, why wouldn't they? If Halo's probably going to be over there too, right? Woo! God, it's fast. Let's see what else we got. I love the street races is more my alley in these games. Race around the stadium. Try that one. We'll just take the shortcut.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Look how many camera modes there are too for your car. This is like ridiculous. Some games you're lucky if you have even a cockpit view. Like, it's one thing, Tokyo Extreme Racer, as much as I love it, there's no cockpit view, which is like, God, I wish there was, you know? It's hard for me to get off this Supra, man. Yeah, seeing what the Pro was, if they did a mid-gen and if it was just like what they did with the PS5 Pro, it's not something that I would have cared too much about because it doesn't improve the performance enough on the games. And my main thing would have been to make sure the games that are struggling with frame rates to have higher or better frame rates, right? Fidelity, I'm pretty good with on games. I mean, most of them look amazing. Like, look at this. It fucking looks great. I mean, obviously this playing right now on my PC, but it looks fucking gorgeous on an Xbox and runs at 60 frames, you know? Ah, hit the wall. Come on. That's some making up to do. Come on, motherfucker. Ah, I'm not gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. There we go. We got it. You couldn't get the Hot Wheels DLC to start? Weird. Do the weekly trial. It's a co-op race on the event list. How do I get to that? I haven't been playing Forza in a while, so it's on the event list. Is it on the playlist? Okay. Festival playlist. Okay, so I'm on festival playlist. Is it Midnight Muscle? The Trail. This stuff I never mess with. Like there's so much shit going on the screen on these things. I just like kind of like what? Okay, the trial. I see it. Starting in 2 minutes. Okay. I'll just fuck around. I'll need an A800 Mustang. All right, so I should go buy one real quick. I'll buy one
Welcome
real
back,
quick. Is it
Brandon.
A800 you said? Which one? Which Mustang do I need? Any? Okay, so I need to start with. You know what? I may be crazy. And is this what? Does a Cobra count? I mean, it should, right? Okay, garage. I think I actually already have an 800 Cobra. I forgot already. I think I already made one earlier. Actually today. When I was messing with it on my Xbox. Just in time. Probably not the best choice, right? But it's alright. Yeah, here's my other one that I made earlier. All right. So there's. All right, we're doing all right. Ah, shit. Don't knock me out. I was doing great. I got spun out. Alright. Move out of my way, fuckers. Fuck. Well, just as I was started getting it. Okay. That's as far as it'll go. Oh my god. I'm so fucked right now. I am so fucked. Remind me next time, don't do a rewind, just allow it to go to the, reset the checkpoint. I gotta do this again. Fucking stupid. Team still wins. Yay, team. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. I'll be a little bit more careful this time. It's not hard. I just spun out on that one turn, and then the other one I missed the checkpoint. Here we go. Oh, it's 3 races? It's a series of 3? Okay. Try not to rear end my teammates. I like the song. Come on, guys. I need to get past my own teammate here, but I don't fucking want to throw him off. Hey, we won again. That's 2 races. The thing too with the new players coming in from PlayStation is they're getting this game with like so much fucking content because it's like got the expansions, all these other things that have been added over time, all the cars, everything. It's like there's gonna be so much to do getting this brand new now. I can imagine, like if I just bought Forza Horizon 5 today, like it would just be insane the amount of stuff to do. I'm gonna do one more fucking race. Let's see, what do I use? Should I roll with that RX-7 again? That was fun to drive earlier. I'll roll with that RX-7. What's up, Shane G? How's it going, bro? Yeah, this will be the last race. I gotta get busy digging the grave for the Mavericks after this. Sure. We'll try that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna rewind. Rewind more. This is the advantage of solo play. I think I'm better than the Supra. Alright, we got some time to make up some ground. Need some clean runs. Yeah, we're gonna retry it. Yeah, it's amazing, RSJ. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. No. I took it a little too close. Oh, my God. I was doing so good. Thanks, RSJ. Yeah, it sucks. It really does. But, just gotta learn to embrace the new. As a Mavs fan, we were lucky to go directly from Dirk to Luka, you know? And have this kind of young player to root for, to see his career grow and build the team around after the Dirk era. And it's just kind of a shame that we'll never get to see what could become of that, you know? Like, we got to the finals last year, but oh my God, lost it at the end. Lost it at the end. So, I don't know, even if, like, let's say, oh wow, Anthony Davis fits in amazing, and the Mavericks are just crazy good this year because they just gel really well all together, and he was like this missing piece, and we went on and somehow surprisingly shock the NBA and win the championship this year. It just wouldn't fucking feel the same. Like, it'd be like, okay, well, that was a little rental guy and we got him in pieces and it just nothing means anything anymore. We're just gonna blow everything up and trade our fan beloved players and just do whatever we want, whatever the hell we want, and just to win that year and not have like any kind of sense of caring about the team and the journey and the players and what they go through to make it happen. It's just like, hey, you know, bye. Thanks for your service. We'll see if he works this year. Hey, next year, maybe they decide they want something different. Next year, hey, we'll just try this other guy. I understand trades happen all the time, but I'm talking about core players you build the franchises around, you know? It's just like, It's just nuts to do that, but it is what it is. Like if you were to ask me if I would rather have like 3 championships for the Mavericks, or if I'd rather have Dirk's entire 20-year career that I got to witness and him getting the 1 championship, I would rather have had that. I'd rather have had Dirk get the 1 championship and watch his entire career with Dallas and be able to root for that and feel like it was something amazing that happened and we achieved this and it's something to root for, you know? And it's like we had that, got to the finals last year. We had something to root for, this something that was established. And yeah, the pieces are all going to move around and you're going to make trades, all these other kind of things to build a team. There's contracts, all this other stuff. But the core identity of the team was going to be built around Luka. And throw it away. It's bonkers. Bonkers on a player that's 25 years old, entering his prime. That's a generational player. Like, yeah, he was gonna get a super max contract, all this stuff. I understand that, but shit, those are the guys that win. But is no more. Yeah, Buzz says I remember being so happy for Dirk when he ran off the court. I was equally happy he beat the Heat. I was not happy with Bosch. Yeah, I mean, dude, did you see what happened with the Mavericks today? The game they were losing 91 to 40 something or 50 at 50 something at halftime. I mean, the team was deflated. Now you could say, yeah, they're shorthanded, the injuries. Yeah, they've been decimated by injuries, right? They're playing a bunch of, but that's more than that. That is like the will to play that game today was just sucked out of the team. They were just like, what the fuck am I even doing here? You know, like why you expect us to play today? You just traded the franchise. They just traded the franchise. And they went out there and they just gave up like 91 points at halftime. That's like a NBA All-Star game score to the Cavaliers. It was insane. And yeah, they've been decimated by injuries. It's not like the other pieces, like Luka has been hurt, so he hasn't been playing. Maxi Kleba has missed most of the season early on, and he finally came back and he's been contributing some, but he's not like a core component or anything like that. And like, it's not like, oh, we were so much more decimated because of the trade than what we were already had putting out there. And what we've been putting out there has still been competitive and winning games. Not to the extreme that when we had Luka early on and everybody was healthy and we went on this crazy long good run, but we were still being a competitive team above winning more games than losing with our injuries and decimated lineup. But today, they were just like, nope, we ain't having it. Like, my heart's not in this today. Maybe give us a week, we'll figure it out, I guess. But yeah, the whole fan base is pissed off, Nate Dogg. Like, here's the thing, like Luca was one of the guys that, you know, he had fun with the fans, he embraced the fans. He he would wear like ridiculous cowboy outfits, right? To like celebrate the culture of Texas and Dallas, right? And he would drive around in a custom Camaro around the city that had like Luca shit on it and stuff, and like he had fun with the fans and the crowd. He did a lot of stuff around the city. He said all the things like he wanted to play here. You know, numerous times he said he wanted to be here his whole career. You know, like there was there was starting to become right. Now it's still early, but it was starting to become similar to the Dirk and Dallas relationship where it was just some like, hey, Dirk and Dallas were like, you don't separate those two. Like they were like it was just a lot of times you can like have a certain player that kind of represents the city, you know? And Luca really had been trying to embrace that and has been becoming that. So there was like this appreciation, right? From the fans to the player and the player to the fans. And that was a big thing with Dirk before, and it was a big thing now with Luca. I mean, Luca hasn't been here obviously as long. It was going on 7 years, right? But the fans had a love for Luca, the person and the player, you know? So you want to root for that. You want to see them succeed. You want to see this ups and downs over a long period of time to climb the mountain to get that championship, especially when somebody is being loyal back to the fans and the city and doing all the right things. Um and to trade that away like it doesn't matter. Like it's a stab in the heart to the fan base. It's a slap in the face to the fans as much as it was Luca. So it's just crazy, man. It's cutthroat, ruthless. The GM did Luca dirty. He did the fans dirty. And even if they were to go on and win a championship this year, it would be amazing to see. It wouldn't be the same, which is not going to happen. I think honestly, like I think several other teams are now in a better situation. I mean, like Anthony Davis has been on other great teams before, like I don't know, man. It's just a crazy situation. Jago6 says, "Hello, fellow gamers. Fun fact: Forza Horizon 5 had over 40 million player engagement without PlayStation. Yep. We'll see how many more they add." Nate Dogg says, "I hope Playground makes a lot of money on PlayStation, so that future airplane game gets more money thrown into it. That would be really cool, man. I don't know what's gonna what all they could show for that, like what all that could be. Like, what does it mean? Like a flight combat game? Like, is it going to be like Crimson Skies? Could they like have made a deal to get the Crimson Skies IP reworked and have Playground in front of it? That'd be pretty sick. But I could imagine them doing an amazing game like that. Playground's capable of anything, man. Yeah, Mark Cuban had not a happy camper either, man. He had nothing to do with this. I saw a lot of blame. I remember seeing yesterday after this happened, like number one trending was Luca, and number two trending was Mark Cuban, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Mark's crazy for doing this, all this other stuff," and like Mark Cuban, next time somebody sees him in Dallas, you're gonna beat him up or whatever, all this crazy shit. But like, if Mark Cuban was still in charge, this wouldn't have happened. He sold the majority stake in the Mavericks in late 2023, to a casino owner lady, and their family, and they're the ones in charge, and Nico Harrison is the GM, and he was put in that position at the time under Mark Cuban, and he made some good moves and started the organization in a good direction. He's got Kyrie there. He did able to get Gafford, the PJ Washington deal, and like so many good moves. This one is just like, wow, okay, crazy to see. Yeah, and Mark Cuban's left helpless because he has no control over any of the stuff anymore. He owns like 20 something percent, but it's not. He's has no control over the operations and stuff now. He's kind of more of just like, I own part of the team. I'm part of this, but I'm not in control of stuff. And he made it clear that he was not involved in this stuff. The trade hurt Dallas more than the Lakers in the long. Oh yeah, the Lakers are gonna fuck, man. Yeah, like no, I don't think anybody thought the Lakers were really gonna have a chance to win the championship this year with the current setup they have. Anyway, like the they got fucking a elite potential, like future legendary player for the next however long they want to have him now. Like 25-year-old guy, 25-year-old generational talent entering his prime. And trust me, the Lakers fans are going to love him and have a blast watching him play. Super fun to watch. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Long term, we'll see who wins out on this thing. But I know one thing: we're gonna miss him in Dallas. That's for damn sure. I mean, you got a player to build around. That's like a chance every year. You're like, just like, hey, we know we have a chance to be a great to dominant team every year for the next decade. I I just can't believe also that we only got what we got. No offense to Anthony Davis. I mean, he's a great player. 6 years older, also has injury issues. And but with AD for a younger Luka that's 25 years old, entering his prime, elite player, you would think you'd get more than Max Christie and a Lakers 2029 first round pick. That'll be a end of the it'll be a low pick. It'll be end of the first round. Like to get Max Christie in that along with AD, and that's all you get for Luca. I mean, that's like that's crazy, man. That's not even like doing what's best for the fan base or the organization because like he didn't shop around to get best deal or best offer. He didn't even put pressure on the Lakers. He just said, "I want Anthony Davis, and I'm going to go get him. So I'm going to give away Luca because I don't want to give him a super max next year. So I'm going to get AD, and I don't want to give Luca super max. So we're going to go get what I can." And it's just like crazy, bro. I don't get it. Anyway, life and trials of a Mavericks fan, I guess, right? But yeah, this is gonna do it for the stream, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This was fun, just playing some Forza Horizon, hanging out, and talking some Mavs as well. But I hope you all have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow night for um, FSP. Yeah, you know who else is coming up on a contract year? Kyrie. You don't think he's going to be happy about this either? I don't fucking get it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Thanks everybody again for tuning in. FSP tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see if any interesting things happen on a Monday with gaming. Could be some fun news coming up, but we got a lot of games coming out this month, so I know that there's a lot to look forward to, and we got a lot of games to talk about. So tune in tomorrow night for that. We got PM in the PM, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, and then Friday night Xbox Ultimate Podcast. Have a good one, everybody. Peace out.